Very cool.
Okay, welcome to our Connie. Now, the equipment in here is accurate. I won't say the layout is completely accurate. However, the lavatories are standard Connie labs. Compare those to what you get on airplanes today. Those things are huge.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, this again, airline travel was a luxury. Galley equipment. Everybody on these airplanes got fed. The main difference between first class and coach was first class got real china and silverware and free drinks. Okay. And this would have been the first class section.
In the rear of the plane.
In the rear of the plane, much quieter back here. They also had some versions with sleepers. And these were especially popular with celebrities on long flights. I've been told there was a daily flight from California to New York that had sleepers on it, and everybody wanted a reservation on that airplane. Not to use the sleepers, but because the movie stars would use the sleepers and you want to be on the same airplane with the movie stars. Now, if you look at this is what it looks like down. This other side is what it looks like stowed. Oh. Notice there's 2 bunks and 4 seats. If you wanted to use a sleeper, you had to buy 2 first-class tickets. So you had to be a movie star to be able to afford it.
Right.
Now, these are storage areas we put in for our own use. And this would have been the cheap seats, except we didn't have enough seats nor a need to fill it up. Actual coach would have been 3 and 2. They would have been a little closer to the windows with a 3rd seat here and a narrower aisle. At this point, we talk about this airplane being a movie star. Actually been in a couple of movies. You gentlemen Jim Carrey fans?
Mm-hmm.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective When Nature Calls. Remember the scene in that movie where he was flying to Africa?
Yeah.
He was sitting in that seat and looking out that window. It's been playing on cable a lot lately. Okay. It's within the first 13 minutes if you're interested. Okay. If you look carefully, they show the outside as being a jet, and there's red seat covers on the seats. However, the curtain he pulls back and forth is green, and you can see that exit sign behind his head.
Cool.
Also, the movie The Aviator about Howard Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the scenes of that movie is out on the ramp talking to his financial guys, and there's Connies in the background. Only one Connie in the world in TWA colors. That's this one. So took a picture of this and duplicated it through the scene. Now, you took a picture of that big exhaust stack sticking out of there. That's kind of important. One of the most important jobs of the flight attendants on these airplanes was reassuring the passengers that the flames coming out of that exhaust pipe was normal. The engines aren't on fire. Come on up to the business end. Now, these are first-class seats we put in for our own use. Normally, coach would have come all the way forward. And again, this is a cargo version. The passenger version would have had a bulkhead here with a doorway, so you couldn't see the flight deck. This is also an intercontinental version because we have a 4th crew member, a navigator. Back in the day when you're going across the oceans, you didn't have any of this fancy electronic equipment you have today. So you had to have a navigator to fall back on celestial navigation doing the stars. And he would have a special sextant with a periscope on it. They'd go up through that port in the top of the airplane, take his sightings, and come back down here and do his calculations to figure out where they were. And I tell the kids this is all BC, before calculator.
Right.
He had to use a slide rule, whatever that is. Okay.
Did you see that, Gavin? Right above your head.